Hey, good morning, my friends. It's James Knight here. Well, I'm going to go into something that I've seen inside the industry, and I think that it can help you. I've seen a lot of folks out there, internet marketers, and they're changing their basis. And this is it's pretty cool, and just to watch it evolving. I've noticed this really when I started very early in 1998 that I had to change my business, and I'm going to give you and where that maybe something wasn't working and something wasn't really clicking. Maybe you're not making the exact income. And what would happen is a lot of times, especially when I first started, I would be doing something over and over and over. And I give it usually around 3 months or so. And I would even do it longer than 3 months. But then I wasn't making any money doing it. But I was just trying to consistently trying to hopefully that it's like putting a square peg. Okay, it's like putting this into this. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. And you try for 3 months, it ain't gonna work, or 6 months, or a year. And that's what the definition of insanity is. The definition of insanity, really. And I had to really try to look this up really because I wanted to explain this to everybody that it's doing the same thing over and over again and again, expecting different results. You know who said this? Albert Einstein. It's insane. For example, you're going to lose a lot of money and you're going to lose a lot of time, a lot of frustration, and you're just going to be out of this business in no time. And that's reality for a lot of people. Now, and I've noticed that a lot of people are noticing this too in their own business. Might be a mentor, a coach, or somebody that was doing something. And you know what? They're very smart people because they're saying, okay, you know what? Or things have evolved inside the internet marketing industry where that certain things were working before are not working again. And you have to understand that the smart people are the ones that see something that's evolving or changing inside the marketplace. And what they do is they do a little detour and they go right over there. And that's what you have to understand, that don't be afraid to actually make a detour or take a different path if the internet marketing is changing on the daily basis. Because if you change with the times, you're going to stay inside the business. Remember, things are going to be changing rapidly. Could be email marketing. The other day, um, Aweber knocked out everybody's one person's account. So thank goodness that you know what, he figured it out. He took care of it. You know, he just went to a different route. That's what you do. For example, Get Response and Aweber was down last year, or whenever basically, and that was devastating to everybody's business. So it shows you that sometimes you have to have your emails maybe on a different account or backed up, whatever you have to do. So you have to be ready for things, but you also have to change if something's not working out. And that's really, and I'm not saying drop things completely, but you got to make sure that your income is coming in a consistent basis. If you see something dragging, then you have to also take other measures. And that's really important. Now, one thing that I'm also saying inside the industry is that a lot of people, they're finding certain price ranges are working. That's fantastic. Some people that they're noticing that that's working for them. So don't be afraid to change your business as it's running and going, because the whole thing about it is that if you do not evolve, you don't change on a constant basis, you're going to be out of this internet marketing field real quick, and you're going to be one of the short termers. I mean, I noticed I've been doing this for a long time, and some people they last 3 months, 6 months, and some people they'll hang on for many years. So hopefully, every one of you out there also be on here for many years, because it's a fun business, but you got to be pretty smart at it. And like I said before, you have to change with the times. If it's not working, maneuver it a little bit or change it up a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. You didn't drop it. All you're doing is you're making little changes so that everything's working. It's like, for example, tightening up a screw or changing a wire. So, all right. I hope you got something out of this, and I'll talk to you some other time. I got to get to the gym. It's real early in the morning. It's around 4:30 in the morning, and I love today because today's Saturday. I'm taking my day off. I take my weekends off, folks. For me personally, if you're anybody like me that used to work 7 days a week, it can be a brain drain. I mean, it's you need to take your time off with your family, enjoy your time, and that way you come back Monday through Friday, you come back refreshed, and then you can go back to work and do what you're doing and what you love. All right, have a great day and love you all and have a wonderful day. So I got to get to the gym, try to get as skinny as all you guys and try to work out. And thank you for all the motivation private messages. You know what? I read every one of those and totally appreciate all you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.